A letter from the National Archives reveals what it had received from former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home in January. The discovery of a trove of secret government documents triggered an alarm within the Justice Department well before the FBI search of the property earlier this month. Madeline Rivera has details from Washington.
In a May letter, the National Archives says former President Trump had more than 100 classified documents, totaling some 700 pages, when it recovered 15 boxes from Mar-a-Lago in January. Some of the items had the highest levels of classification, including those marked Special Access Program, prompting the agency to alert the Justice Department.
The SAP materials is stuff that you're supposed to sign in for, sign out for, go to a special place to read. It would be very, very difficult to accidentally walk off with those documents.
The letter also reveals the National Archives and the White House counsel's office had ongoing discussions over Mr. Trump's arguments that some materials may be protected by executive privilege. But the government says the documents are their property and need to be assessed.
In some ways, it's inconceivable that any former president would do that until you stop to think, here's a man who just did not care for the law.
On Monday, Mr. Trump's team filed a motion seeking an independent review of the documents that were seized in Mar-a-Lago this month.
I think ultimately the judge is not going to appoint a special master, but there's a messaging component to these pleadings, and the fact that you and I are talking about it this morning means that they are doing okay in the messaging part of that pleading.
The Trump team's demands to have a neutral party inspect the documents could get complicated, since many of the materials have already been reviewed by the Justice Department. In Washington, Madeline Rivera, Fox News.